And this one should be the place which is called the Blue Mosque. Is it? Yeah, it looks like it is. It should be here in the map, and it's definitely something in architecture. And it's quite bluish as well, so must be it. Let's see what's inside. Quite nice courtyard. There are some tables and chairs inside. Could that be some madras? Some Islamic school? And you see inside, it's closed. I don't know if you see inside. I'll try to make a shade with my palm. There's Armenian and Iranian flag. So obviously they are from Iran, which means that they probably are not Sunni Islam, but Shiite school. Well, but as you can imagine, these are only my guesses. Interesting rooms, like a monastery. The courtyard. But this doesn't look very new. And the man whom I met in one of the parks, he told me that they have a lot of history with Iran, because Persians, how do you say in English? They were, there is some small classroom inside. They were conquering Armenia, and 1st century before Christ, Armenia, he said, was huge. Today's Azerbaijan, most of Turkey, he said it was all Armenia then, if I can believe him. And the cat is saying meow. That's interesting as well. Quite beautiful. Well, it's definitely not very new. And what's there? There's some minaret. Quite beautifully made. I don't know if you can see against the sun. There's actually a toilet. Excuse me for a moment, I might be happy to use it. Now, where did we leave? At the minaret. Let's see what else was there. It's quite beautiful. What do you think? Aha. This one says... it's in English as well. Men's entrance. Entry is free for women with hijab. And interesting. The photo is okay. every church says the photo is not okay. And here you see, photo is okay. Well, how can you not go in if you see such a sign? But before we go in, let's see here. Interesting. And it is quite strange actually, because I see some flowers and was it grape wine and whatever else. I understood that Muslims are not really allowed to depict any creation, to be safe, that they don't risk with making idols, that their art is only letters, Arabic letters, like there from Quran or something like that, but not a creation like flowers. But here you can see creation as well. So maybe they're not that strict, or that thing which I heard maybe is not true. And from my experience in Tbilisi, I understand that I need to take off the shoes. Pretty much the only thing which you can hear is this clock. And I guess, well, that's again my guess, that it is used to tell when is it time for salat or their prayers. How many prayers do they have? 5 or 6 during each day? You see, I don't even know that. That's something in Arabic script, but it could be Persian as well, because I think Persian use Arabic script as well. And what are these? Anybody know? I don't. And that must be the Quran, is it? I think so. It's definitely Arabic, and it's quite beautifully made. So this is upside down, isn't it? This is how it should be. You see? Even I recognize. I don't know that much Arabic, but I know something. And that's something with English translation and some comments even. And that's something in Arabic as well. You see, the beginning of book is here and the end is here, because you write and read from right to left, not from left to right in Arabic. But that's pretty much all I know about these things. And this is their courtyard. They even have a fountain here in the middle of the courtyard for the mosque. That's a good sight from here. The minaret over there. And what is there? Permanent exhibition of Iranian handcraft. So it really was Iranian thing or Persian thing. That doesn't look very Iranian. Beautiful. Very delicate. Very small, delicate drawings. What do you think, people? Would you like to eat and drink from such things? Well, one day when I get to Iran, I might see more of these kind of stuff. But at this moment, it doesn't seem to be so soon. Funny, Iran is actually very close to here, and Armenia borders with Iran. And I was actually exploring the possibilities, because you see, flights back to Ireland from Armenia, well, to anywhere from Armenia, are expensive, quite expensive. Not terribly, but quite expensive. Then I thought going to going to Georgia, and to fly from there, it's cheaper. But then that's the train, which I just took, 26 euros or something. And I need a COVID test for that as well to get into Georgia. Georgians ask COVID tests even for the vaccinated people. Then I thought I could go via Turkey, because Turkey has border with Armenia as well, and Turkey has cheap trains and buses. I could easily get to Ankara, for example, in a couple days' time, maybe a bit more. Or even Istanbul, and fly from there. Or even I could go further to Sofia in Bulgaria and fly from there. But the problem is that Armenia's border to both Turkey and Azerbaijan, the both sister countries, are permanently closed and probably will never be open in foreseeable future. They don't have the best of the relationships possible. So then how to get to Turkey? I was thinking I could go through Georgia to get into Turkey, but that's again the same story. I need this test, which again is not very cheap, I suppose. Then I was looking, maybe I could go through Iran, but then I read Iran tells straightforward that they don't give any advantages to vaccinated people. So there's a test and quarantine and who knows what else. Come on. And that's not counting the visa. So it looks like it won't happen this time. So Iranians, you'll have to wait for me for a while. And even now I'm going out from the mosque and back into regular Armenia, which is not very Iranian and Muslim looking at all.